Okay, so to continue with the last video, part 1, this is the hard part. This is what makes your brain explode. This is the dreaded step 5. So, here's what you have to do. Sorry, for step 5. You have to find the coordinates. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Of the triangle on the coordinate plane. So, imagine that the brown line here continued this way. Well, no. Imagine, let's say, these gray lines. So, like that. Boom. That's your coordinate plane. I'm gonna get rid of that once I'm done explaining, but that's your coordinate plane. Right? So, this one is the Y. This one is the crosses the X. Up and down is the Y. So what you have to do is you have to think about it like coordinates. So, actually, you know what? I'll keep it. It looks weird, but I'm keeping it. So, if you think about it, this one right here, we're going 22 north, right? North, if you think about it, means Y, right? Y is north and south. X is east and west. So, if you're thinking about it like that, this is just north. So, if this is our starting point, this is 0, 0, right? This is our starting point at 0, 0. The X has not moved. So this coordinate would be 0, 22. Okay? So, what we need to do is make a table of our X and Y so we can keep track. So we started with 0, 0. It doesn't really matter, but we'll put it there anyways. And then we went to 0, 22. Right? Now, we need to find the coordinates for this guy right here. This point. Right at the bottom here. We do not know that. Okay. So, what we need to do is add our points that we just solved for using our trig, which is step 4. We did step 4. Use our trig. So now we're on step 5, and basically we put those numbers down. So we got A being the Y. As you can see, it's going north and south. Right? So it would be Y. Again, think of it. Y and X is north and south. So that means that B is east to west, so that has to be X. So this 23.5 is wait, yeah. So this 23.5 is X, and this 40.7 is Y. But if you notice there's a small hitch. And it's an important hitch. That is that this is going south. So this has to be negative. This has to be negative. So this is negative, and you have to subtract these two. So here, it's just 23.5. There's nothing else there, right? So the final coordinates are 23.5. And what we got wrong earlier, okay, this, actually, what did we say? Negative 18.7? Right. Yeah. So that is our point. That is the purple point right here. So this is our point, right? We've got it. Are we done? No. Of course we're not done. Come on. That would be silly if we were done. How? How are we going to be done? Well, we need more steps. Step 6, I would say, is add or subtract coordinates. Step 7 is now we need to put it into the displacement formula. Displacement formula. Chords just means coordinates. Now we gotta put it into this displacement formula. Oh my, am I excited for this one. Okay. Now, nope, not text, sorry. Brushes. Now, the formula is basically x squared plus y squared, with a being x, b being y. So, technically I shouldn't call them a and b. It's actually x and y, but whatever. So, now we do square root of 23.5 squared minus 18.7. But you gotta remember, whenever you square something like that, it's always positive. So this is actually going to turn into a plus. Because if you think about it, negative 4 times negative 4 is 16, right? So it's the same as negative 18.7 times negative 18.7. So do the math real quick. So, 23.5 squared is square root of 552.25 plus 49.69. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna do two steps and then add them together. So the answer ends up being 30.03. This is your final answer. If you remember from the left side, one of the numbers was wrong, so the answer is slightly different. Don't ask me how I got 15. It should not be 15. But that sounds right. That seems right. This is your answer. In kilometers. So yes, there are a lot of steps, and they're all confusing. But I want you to try and remember these, because these seem to be right. So let me just go over them one more time. So draw the vector, draw the angles, make sure they're right, make sure that you've got the directions right. So again, let me just, I guess, add a little bit to them if I can. Sorry. What the? Okay. Whatever. Draw angles and vectors and draw the line of displacement. That's just connecting tip of the last one to the tail of the first one to make your triangle. Make your right triangles. Use your trig, sine, cosine, tangent, in triangle. Find your coordinates, like I showed you. Make a table. Add or subtract the coordinates. That's easy. And then put your coordinates into your displacement formula. Oh man, and that's how you do it. And it took me almost 30 minutes to do that. So if there's one of these, so imagine like 4 of these being on the test. It's not happening. But anyways, I hope that helped you. This is the best I can explain it. There's still some things that I'm not 100% sure about. But like, for example, doing number 5, that's just hell. No, it's just no. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.